Shocker, the US government is the villain. I don't know, was damage control part of the US government? It's not really entirely established exactly what damage control is a part of, so that was a little confusing. But it would make sense that they're part of the US government because the very second they see somebody who is Muslim, has powers, they immediately go, oh, this person's dangerous, we have to get them. So in typical US government fashion, it's super racist. So I'm going with damage control as part of the US government. But anyway, Ms. Marvel is the latest part of Phase 4 of the MCU, and it's great to see a newer hero brought into the MCU, though I guess Kate Bishop is kind of a newer hero, so they've already done it. But what makes it more exciting is that it's somebody of a different culture. See, we have plenty of white characters in the MCU. Sure, some of them are alien, technically, but they're still white. So it's really cool seeing somebody from a different culture, in this case Muslim, enter the MCU in such a grand fashion. Now, how does Ms. Marvel fare against the other elements of MCU Phase 4? Honestly, I think it fares overall pretty well. You know, it's not better than Loki. That's pretty tough to top, let's be honest here. Tom Hiddleston is just too fucking perfect as Loki. But I do think it is better than Hawkeye, and I am somebody who actually did enjoy Hawkeye. And I do think that it surpasses Falcon and the Winter Soldier just enough to be the second best of the Marvel TV shows. Now, the show does throw a lot at you. We got a girl who gets powers out of completely nowhere. There's weddings. There's trips to Pakistan. There's a moment where Kamala gets shot back in time. And just so much happens. But I think they balance everything very well. Ms. Marvel is fun, it's funny, it's charming, it's heartwarming at times. The action sequences are well done, especially the first real fight scene of the show. I thought it was very, very well choreographed. And Kamala's mom making her first official costume and her dad giving her her name, Ms. Marvel, it just felt right. Now, I don't know if that's how it happened in the comics. As I've stated, I am not a Marvel reader, but if it is, that's a great way to go about it. My only real issue with the show was the character of Cameron, in that, he gets powers out of completely nowhere when his mom, who started out as a villain, but then all of a sudden is like, oh, wait, I'm going to sacrifice myself to save your world. It's like, what? But anyway, he gets powers because she sacrifices herself, I think. And, he starts out wildly and has no idea what's going on, has no idea how to use these powers. But then out of completely nowhere, he has complete control of them. So that's a bit of head scratching, where it took Kamala quite a bit of training, even though we didn't see too much, but we can assume that she trained quite a bit because she was training. It took Cameron a single night to get control of his powers. It's just a little head-scratching. At the end of the day, Ms. Marvel is a fantastic show. Like I said, it is fun, funny, action-packed, and it's a great way to introduce a new character. I'm going to give Ms. Marvel an A-. And then, of course, there is Brie Larson's part in the show, in that she randomly, after the credits of the final episode, just switches places with Kamala out of completely nowhere, and all of a sudden there's Carol Danvers in Kamala's bedroom. It's just like, okay. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.